It's been under the bench for so long, it's all full of filth and dust, so don't be stingy with the 50/50. Let's give it a clean. So what I like about the 50/50 is it's got enough cleaning property in it, and it leaves a nice oily surface with paper. So you get your paper, right, and you just splash it on like that. Now your paper's all wet, it's got a dribble of it. So when you clean it, it cleans it and it gives you a dirty surface. But the 50/50 has penetrated through to the next level, so it's here, you see. So now we can just find a clean surface and keep going. So you don't, like on a rag, you'd put it on a rag, you'd filthy up the surface of the rag and the rest of it would be in the rag, wouldn't it? But when you do it this way, got another dirty surface, so all you have to do is go and find another. The paper's picked up the filth. What are you doing? Go and find another clean surface. It's already wet with the 50/50 or whatever you're using to clean it, and you get plenty of filth off, and it makes it last a long time against a cloth, because it would disappear into the cloth. So you get a good amount of use of it. So let me try and explain this better to you. Here we are. Here we've got 1, 2, 3, a couple of layers of paper, haven't we? So we do that. We do this. Can you see? Yeah, we do that. We just do that. It's wet. So now we get all this filth off of here, don't we? So this surface, if that was a rag, so that's just one surface of a paper. So what we can do is we can fold that out of the way, and we've still got cleaner on here to use again, haven't we? So we can do this again, and we can wipe it down again, and we've still got liquid filth. See? So let's get rid of that layer of filth. And look, we've got more stuff here to use and to clean and to wipe off. And when this gets full of filth again, because you're going to throw this away, aren't you? When you see it's filthy, all you've got to do is keep going and finding a cleaner, wetter bit, and you can go again, can't you? See, there's the most filthy. This one, look, not too bad. We can use that, wipe it down. So paper is good. I know we all use rags, but once you fill the surface of a rag up, that's it then. You've got to turn it over and reuse it, haven't you? Anyway, I hope that explains it a bit better. So let me try and show you the downside of using a rag. So here's a rag. Let's give the same shot. Where are we? Where are you? Let's give the same shot to a rag. So the material is, the rag is wet, good. It's got the stuff on it, right? So then you use your rag and you clean whatever you're cleaning. So we're gonna give this a good clean with this rag. Give it a good wipe over with the rag. You won't see that. I'm out of shot now, aren't I? But we've given this a clean. Here we are. We've used the rag to clean this, haven't we? And yes, this is now cleaner, better, right? But the surface of your rag is dirty. The filth is on there. Nothing you can do about it. And the stuff has gone into the cloth, hasn't it? So you've sort of wasted it. Whereas if that was paper, put the stuff on it, you get the surface of the paper dirty, you just change the surface of the paper, and you get more use out of your cleaning liquid. So we've given it a clean. The wire is 0.8 MIG welding wire, so I've got a pack of new tips. The new tips say they are 0.8. They do, they did, they did, they do, they do, they did, they don't. Come on, there we are. 0.8, look. Can you see that? 0.8. So I took it off. I thought, right, no messing about. Anyway, ends up wrong thickness of a tip. Look, that's thicker than that one. Hold on, let me just do that for you. Let's dig around a bit more, see if we find another tip. So always carry spare, so we've got spare wire and we've got spare tips. Look, that's where that came from. But look, this one's smaller, so as it happens, it's always worth carrying spares. Put this back in there, open that one. Well, what does this say? 0.8. Oh yeah, and this is the smaller end, so this should do nicely. We've changed the tip. Let's put the shield back on, because sometimes the end of this gunks up. Is she running? Yeah, she's running, but she's not hissing. Let's put the gas on now. Can you hear her now? She's running and hissing. Can you hear the gas? Can you hear the gas? So we've got gas and we've got wire, so there should be no reason. It's down to settings now, isn't it? The thing is with arc welding, you can burn your way through rust. I mean, obviously it doesn't do a really good weld, but you know, it doesn't get in your way. But this MIG welding, you've really got to have your stuff really clean. So we've got a test piece. We've cleaned the earth clamp up really good. We've cleaned the clamp and the connection point there. So there should be nothing from stopping it messing about. It's going. So let's do a few test runs. Hold on, let's set it up first. We don't want any foul ups on the cable. We don't want any kinks. So put it in a place where the wire is going to flow nicely onto your workpiece. You know when you've got something and it's too good to throw away, but it's inconvenient for everyone to move. Anyway, the table is now going to a good home, which is going to the field in the back actually. So let's get that out, get that gone. And also the bench has got to go. Yeah, I've just got nowhere to put this bench, although it's got history and a story to it, and it was some old timer's bench, wasn't it? Anyway, sometimes you have to just bite the bullet and go, but when that's gone and this is gone, we can continue with the shelving, can't we? Ooh. Let's give it a last review. These are those like a nutsert thing, you know, you screw them in and put the thread on them. 4 legs numbered, big table. I'll just go and get the pieces. You can put flowers in the middle, or you can put food things in the middle. It's dried up a bit. It just wants a bit of sanding and a bit of love and a lick of paint or a lick of whatever would preserve. It was given to me in good faith. I was going to put it sort of in the middle. I could imagine it in the middle of here and put a saw on it and whatever. But anyway, it's got to go. But wow, good and solid and well built. It should last a long time. Yeah, but it's only scaffolding boards and 4x2s. Yeah, at the end of it across, look. You don't need to put the middle in if you don't want it, but it's handy, isn't it, having a gap in the middle. It is with the middle in, and you can just pull these out whenever you want them. So give that a bit of love, and that would come back to life easily. So the downside is that table's going, but the upside is, wow, look at all that shelving space we can make now, can't we? Remember we did that? We straightened out this corner with the concrete. So now we've got a straight edge here, We're going to create a straight edge there, and we can put a lovely set of shelves in here now, can't we? Woohoo! Can't wait. I bet you can't wait for the film neither, can you? And look at this one. So, was a lovely bench, a lovely beginning bench. If you haven't got a bench, it's better than no bench. Look, some old, it's done somebody some real good time bits of holes for screwdrivers. Good solid bench, way too good to chop up and burn or whatever. So it's been waiting for a good home for a long time. There's even a little drawer in here. It's a bit stiff. There's even a little drawer in there. Yeah. And don't start with me, oh Reggie, I didn't know you had that. Oh, I would have that off you, Reggie. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And all the usual sort of stuff that you get told when you're getting rid of something. But anyway, it's going. So the sad thing is, the two, they're going and they're going out the way. But look at this. It's now given us this wall. The world is our oyster. Yeah. So, well, actually, we've got to do something about this. The little lathe is still under here. That's got to go. Hacked in for another one. I've only got 3 months before I retire. Woo, can't wait. Anyway, that's not my wall. That's my neighbour's wall. We built onto it. So I've really got to put my own wall here and come up next to it, but not fixed to it, so that if he wants, it's his wall, he can do exactly what he wants with it. You know what I mean? Or if the house ever changes hands or whatever, we're in big trouble if they decide, right, we're going to pull that down and do something else. Leave a gaping gap to do. So we try to work ahead of ourselves, but it's been like this for 25 years, so I don't expect it to go anywhere anytime soon, but it's always a possibility. So we need to put a wall here, not connected to that wall in any way, so if it wall falls down or whatever, that's that wall, and our wall will be sitting here. So there's quite a project to do there at one time, so sooner or later. Yeah. Anyway, for now, we'll come along here with the shelving. We'll put a bit of a wall here ready, so when we do the next one, it connects to it. That's my plan anyway. But yeah, she's lovely and dry and solid. That's turned, remember? That's turned the corner where this wall tucks in. Anyway, it's gone now. Let's look to the future and not dwell on the past. I always say, today, doesn't matter what's happened, whatever is, whatever's been has been. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. So today's the first day we can get to the wall and put some new shelving. Not of my doing. Neil came along and I said to him, Neil, I'm trying to get this damn thing working. I've never had any joy with it much. You can hear when it's running right, so you don't even have to look at it. And I'm not going to look at it, I'm just going to do it and listen to the sound it makes. It's going to be great. Let me go and get a mask. This is even easier than arc welding. What can you see here? So let's just do something here. Let's do something here. Hold on. Is that an R? Oh yeah, look. Let's give that a brush. So the advantages of this is what you see is what you weld. The trouble with an arc welder is what you see isn't what you're doing, because you have to knock the slag off, don't you? This is what you see is what you're leaving behind. That was meant to be an R, by the way. It's only a test piece, but I mean, this now is going to be we're going to be able to do the small stuff, you know, the little fine stuff. Really pleased now. I shouldn't have left it under the shell, under the bench for so long. So I think this has been here for long enough now. So let's just disconnect it. We'll put the little rubber cap back on it so the weather doesn't get to it. Hold on a minute, stay there. We'll put the little rubber cap back on. Yeah, so the little rubber cap is back on so the weather doesn't get to it. Let's see if it works. See if it survived. Oh yeah, look. It's been so dead for so long, well, since last year really. So it's taken a charge and it's working. It changes colours, does all sorts, but that's all we wanted to do, is do that flash on the floor. So let's crack on. Let's charge up the other one. Oh, we've got this one on the go now. Let's give this a bash. The little red light is on, so it's taking power. We'll give this an hour or two. We've got 4 of them to do, and this is number 2, just the beginning of number 2. But yeah, I expected them to die. Do you know, we all say, you know, cheap Chinesium stuff, but these ones have stayed all right. So far, so good. We won't have to replace them. We'll get another year out of them. Brilliant. Go on, tell us a story. Debbie's on. I
didn't buy these.
No, I know, but he's on them as well, isn't he?
Yeah,
Charlie's
they're not
on
tablet. It's like a supplement.
He's on a supplement just to help him with his joints and stuff. We think they work, don't they?
Well, everybody says U-Move, but the trouble is U-Move is so expensive, and I've compared the ingredients to U-Move, and that's just the same.
Same.
But you're talking like probably a third of the cost.
Right. So then, anyway, you've just come back now.
I just come back from getting...
Charlie, we do like, if you've got a golden, we can only go by goldens, but if you've got a golden and he's getting a bit stiff and moving around, we've used this for years and years on different ones.
I have used this, but I mean, it's not really good to put them in
because it's like
really.
steroids now, but...
It's not a steroid, you keep saying that. It's not a steroid.
It's Metacam, go on.
Yeah.
What's it say about it?
Oh, I don't know. It's just to help his joint. It's to help him not with his arthritis.
But
isn't it?
Yeah, he's on his. It does help him move.
Does help him.
Yeah. So this is good stuff. This, what is it called?
Metacam.
So anyway, tell me what's.
So he gets this every couple of months. It was 42. Last time I got it was 46. I've just picked it up today and it's £52.
So it's gone up.
I don't begrudge the £52, but I begrudge it going up £6 in 2 months.
In 2 months.
And I said to her, good God, I said, that's gone up £6 in 2 months. And she went, it's the cost of living. I went, no, somebody's making a lot of money.
And you need a prescription, don't you?
A lot of money. So I said to her, because I know I can buy this cheaper online, I said, how much is your prescription these days? £18 for them to write a prescription. I went, £18?
For a piece of paper?
For a piece of paper. Well, it's a legal document. I went, no, it's a piece of paper that takes 5 minutes to generate.
Yeah.
Not even 5 minutes, 2 minutes to generate.
Yeah.
£18. But anyway, I can get this online for £23.
But
£23 plus 18.
Yeah.
It works out £10 cheaper. So I'll have to convert.
How many times a day does he have that?
Once.
Once a day before dinner?
No, I have. I give it with him when he has food. So you can put that on his food.
Or he likes it.
But I like to make sure that he's had it.
Yeah.
In case he leaves his food, because Charlie's a bit of a devil for leaving food.
Yeah.
So he has a whole vial of that. So you open that, put that in, fill that up.
Yeah.
And he just I just lift up the side of his mouth and just squirt it in, and he's no problem. He's never been none of my dogs have been a problem taking medicine off me.
No.
They just trust what I'm giving them.
But it's just, they talk about
and these are tablets. And
inflation going crazy.
These are quite big. He likes these.
Oh, he likes them on their own, doesn't he? Because you give him any other sort of tablet and he'll pretend to eat them, and then all of a sudden...
No, not this one. Charlie doesn't.
No.
No. None of them have, Reg?
No.
Not really.
Pretty good at taking medicine.
Pretty good.
Anyway, so inflation is still around, knocking around.
It's not. They're just ripping people off.
It's getting mad.
I can't believe that it's gone up that much.
In
2 months.
2 months.
You know, everywhere it's supposed to be coming down, inflation.
Or staying still.
Or staying still. Why is stuff still going up then for us poor
people?
Ordinary workers.
Yeah.
Anyway. That hasn't gone up. I've been keeping an eye. Because I get that on Amazon. I can get it direct from them as well, but it's the same price direct.
Yeah.
It's easy with Amazon because you can choose the delivery day. I buy that one that's on offer.
Yeah, right.
I'm quite cute, me.
Tea time now. Cup of tea time.
Say please.
Please.
Okay. You're a bit sweaty, Betty.
I know, it's sweaty today.